A beautiful Shri Mangesh Dev Sthanam, Mangesh Dev Sthanam. Today there is a palki, Shri Mangesh Prasanji Golden Palki. They will take this around the temple.
इदं फलं मया फलं समर्पयामि श्रिये जाता श्री आंद्रेयाय श्री वयो जरिद्रभ्यो जगन्नाथं मंगलम भगवान विष्णु मंगलम मधुसूदन मंगलम मुंडरी मंगलाय तनोरी कर्पूर गौरम करुणावतारम संसारहारम गिरिहारम सदानंदे ओम भवामि चैतन्य मामि तेन मे सुफलाभवेज्जलपरिमृतं सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सुचिराचरो तस्मात् फलप्रसादेन सुफलाश्चर्मनोरथाः सुचिराचरो तस्मात् फलप्रसादेन सकलाश्चर्मनोरथाः
नमो पार्वती
हर हर महादेव। श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण, श्री सूर्य नारायण, श्री गरुड़। Shri Mulkeshwar. Shri Santeri, Shri Veerbhadra. We go behind the palki, which is going around the main temple, Shri Mangesh. Har Har Mahadev. It's Trayodashi, Shukla Paksh Trayodashi. Of Kartik Mas, extremely auspicious day. I'm thankful to God. He has called me on this day when this palki is being taken out, the golden palki. Holding this is an auspicious, extremely auspicious. हर हर महादेव.
नमो पार्वती महादेव.
This is the pond near the temple. Beautiful lotus. Om Sai Ram. Today I am at a place called Goa. Came with my some work of regarding pujas, and I happen to be near a place called Ponda at Goa, where there's a temple of Shivji. The name of the temple is Mangesh
Shri Mangesh Dev Sthanam.
Dev Sthanam. So more from Mr. Atharva.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Namaskaram everybody. My name is Atharva. I'll tell you a little bit about the temple. This is one of the oldest temples in Goa. One of the oldest and most visited temples of Goa.
Atharva, which is the name of the place, and what is the exact name of the place?
The name of this place, this village, the surrounding village is called as Mangeshi village. And the name of this temple is Shri Mangesh Dev Sthanam.
Okay.
And it is near Ponda,
Okay.
which is geographically the nearest city. You can say it is near Ponda.
Okay.
So
Ponda.
Ponda.
How do you spell the word?
It is in English. It is written as Ponda.
Okay.
But in Konkani,
Yeah.
the locals in the local dialect,
Yeah.
in the colloquial dialect, it is pronounced as Fonda.
Fonda.
F.
Fur. Okay.
Fonda.
Okay.
So I'll start with a very
Yes. Please
very,
tell me something about the temple.
Okay. So first.
How ancient and.
First and foremost, this temple is around 450 years old.
450 years old.
Yes.
Okay.
And along with that, I'll also tell one more fact.
Yeah.
This, if you see, rather when you come to see, someone new will be able to guess correctly of how old the temple is.
Okay.
The reason for that is, first of all, there are many reasons, but the most important reason is that, first of all, during when the Portuguese ruled Goa, the Christian missionaries, they destroyed and razed temples, devasthanams everywhere, and they were always atrocious to the minorities, especially the Hindus over here. So that's why when many of the temples were razed down, were completely destroyed, they were renovated again. So the original temple which was built by our ancestors, it is more than 450 years old, and now because of proper maintenance and all other activities which are done regularly, the temple appears very new.
Yeah.
And
but actually, it is an ancient.
Very ancient, one of the oldest temples of Goa.
Oh.
And secondly, the reason, if you see, if people come in Goa and if they visit the coastal strip of Goa, they will notice that the entire coastal strip of Goa does not even have one single major temple. The reason for this is that Portuguese had a navy, and they abused their power and destroyed all the temples and all the devasthanams near the coastal strip. And because of that, there is not a single temple over there. Now, in the recent times, they have been renovated, but the majority of the temples are near the Fonda, and that's why this Fonda city is also known as the city of temples of Goa.
Okay.
The most of the temples of Goa are in and near this Fonda city.
Okay.
So this is the main.
What are main other temples nearby?
The most nearest temple, which also happens to be my mother's Kula Devi, is a Devi temple near just 5 minutes walking from over here. It is Shri Mahalasa Narayani Devasthanam.
Oh. Okay.
Mahalasa Narayani is the Mohini avatar of Mahavishnu.
Oh.
Okay, so the Mahalasa Devi is worshipped as Mohini in South West India and also Maharashtra and Goa, and in some parts of North India as well.
Okay.
So
how do you spell the word, the temple's name here?
Yes, Mahalasa, in English it is written as Mahalasa. The reason, but in Konkani and Marathi and all of the southern Indian languages, we have a special L which is pronounced as La.
La. La.
which is a retroflex sound, which
Okay.
is pronounced by twisting your tongue and hardly attaching it to the palate. It is
Right,
l.
right,
So, but in it cannot be translated. It can be transliterated into English.
Right.
So it is pronounced as Mahalasa temple.
Mahalasa temple.
And other there is also Ganapati temple nearby
Okay.
over here only, and one Tirupati temple over there. And if other temples are also there nearby, and they can be reached via bus, by taxi, cab, and rickshaw as well. For bus, if you walk down the main Mukhya Dwaram, it is known as the main temple.
Okay.
This is the Mukhya Dwaram of the temple, and the main entrance of this
Where we
temple
came from.
Yes.
I came walking from there.
Yes.
Right.
From there only bus point is there,
Okay.
and you get bus to all the places of Goa.
of Goa.
And main is that Goa. This fact is that Goa has in India per capita highest GDP
Okay.
of a state has Goa. That's why the Goan roads, Goan transport is top notch,
Right.
and all of transport services are excellent, and you can use them to visit all the temples.
Okay. So more about the temple
Of
where we are
Mangeshi
now.
temple.
Yeah.
This Mangeshi temple is has at the main entrance. It is known as the Gopuram. Gopuram in Sanskrit. It is the main entrance Dwar or Mukhya Dwaram also you can say. After immediately entering, there is a Kala Bhairava temple.
Kal Bhairav.
Kala Bhairava temple.
Yeah.
And upon entering the temple, there is the big Deepa Stambha.
Okay.
Deepa Stambha is also a Sanskrit word. Deepa means lamp. And Deepa Stambha means the pillar.
Pillar.
This Deepa Stambha is the pillar of lamps which illuminates and it creates a good ambience and creates a resplendent environment.
Right.
And the Deepa Stambha is decorated, is anointed with deepas, lamps, diyas during the festival of Diwali, during the Jatra festivals, and other jubilees which the temple celebrates as and when required.
Okay.
So
Okay. Today there was a procession. जो ये रथ यात्रा चल
Ratha
रही थी.
Yatra.
So
Palaki, it is known as Palaki.
Palki. So what was the significance? I was told by one of the priests that Tulsi Vivah they will keep. So kindly please tell something about it.
So Tulasi Vivaham takes place after Bhagavata Ekadashi,
Yeah.
which is also known as Prabodhini Ekadashi, Devuttani Ekadashi, and Bhagavata Ekadashi.
Correct.
So the Smartha tradition and Vaishnava tradition, they observe this Ekadashi on 2 consecutive days, different days.
Right.
So we had celebration on Smartha Ekadashi, which was Monday, Vaishnava Ekadashi, that was Tuesday, and today is Wednesday. So all 3 days we had the celebration over here. This Tulasi Vivaham occurs after Diwali.
Yes.
And here Tulasi Maharani.
Yeah.
Tulasi Maharani is wedded, is worshipped, which is we offer the obeisances, and which is wedded. It is wedded with Damodara, which is Mahavishnu. It's a Mahavishnu only. So that is it. This Vishnu, this Tulasi Vivaham takes place in every household surrounding the temple and inside the temple premises also. The reason is because in our culture we worship Tulasi Devi, Tulasi plant as a Devi, it has a very great significance in our traditions, even in the Puranas, in the Vedas, everywhere.
Yeah. All Hindus around the
and
country.
in our the planning in Vastu Shastram and this Shilpa Shastram, these are branches of architecture of our Sanatana Dharma. We have every household has a Tulasi plant in the front yard, and it is worshipped and circumambulated, which is known as Pradakshinam. Pradakshinam in Sanskritam. It is by the ladies of the house, also the men, and everybody is encouraged. And it is worshipped in the morning and in the evening.
By lighting lamp.
By making Rangoli in Marathi, Rangavalli in Sanskritam, and other languages. So Rangoli in Hindi.
So you do Shaligram Ji Puja also? Along with Vishnu Ji, Shaligram Ji and Tulsi?
Yes, the Shankham is worshipped over here during all the Ekadashis, all the Dvadashis, these Tulsi Vivaham, all the days which are important with the Vaishnava traditions. The Shankha or the conch shell is worshipped.
Yes.
In the there is a Sanskrit there is a verse which is in the Vishnu Sahasranama which is there in the Mahabharata. It is known as Sashankha Chakram Sakirita Kundalam Sapita Vastram Sarasi Ruhekshanam Sahara Vakshasthala Shobhi Kaustubam Namami Vishnum Shirasa Chaturbhujam. In this this verse describes the all the beauty and the decorations and how Mahavishnu is usually occur, how he exists. Means along it literally means along with the conch shell. Sashankha Chakram means the disc. Sashankha Chakram Sakirita Kundalam. The Kundalams which Sakirita means the one Sakirita means the one which are very resplendent, very bright, very very bright. And Sakirita Kundalam, Sapita Vastram means Sapita means golden, yellow, amber clothes. Sapita Vastram Sarasi Ruhekshanam. This Sarasi Ruhekshanam, I forgot this meaning.
Okay.
Sarasi Ruhekshanam. Sahara Vakshas. Sahara means Hara means the garland. Sahara Vakshasthala. Vaksha means in Sanskrit means the chest area, which is also known as the breast area.
Breast area.
So this Sahara Vakshasthala. Vakshasthala means in the area of the breast there is the Sahara Vakshasthala Shobhi Kaustubam. Kaustubam is known as the name of the jewel which situates in the breast area of Mahavishnu. So that is it describes in this verse.
And this idol
and again Namami Vishnum Shirasa Chaturbhujam means we are offering obeisances to him who has 4 arms. Chaturbhujam. Bhuja means arms and Chatur means 4. So
this idol they have kept outside since Tulsi Viva and today only brought in.
Yes, the tradition is that on the night of Tulsi Vivaham, the idol after the palaki which goes around the entire village.
Of Shiva.
Actually today this
of Shiva.
Yes, of this village of Mangirisha as well as this Krishna and this that both and Tulsi that's the main occasion. So
that's why you brought Tulsi Prasadam for me.
Prasadam,
Yes.
So
can you show us the Tulsi plant?
I kept it in the bag actually.
Okay.
It was Tulsi Mala.
Yeah. No, you were having Tulsi in your hand.
Yes, I kept it in the
Acha.
bag.
Okay.
So I have bananas which were given as
today only they have brought the idol back to.
The tradition is that after the palaki goes around the entire village, when it comes back inside the temple premises, the murti of Mangirisha, which is Shiva idol, is kept outside the temple for the morning bath, which takes place after the day after, which was today. So today in the morning there is again a palaki procession, and it goes on. It started today in the morning at 10 p.m. 10 p.m.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. It goes around the temple pond. So this temple Sagaram which is there, Sagara, the small this pond, not small, it's very big. The pond, it goes around there. The idols of
finally they brought
inside. It is known as Divya Snana.
I'm very thankful to Baba and all my ancestors' blessings and my Guru's blessing that I happened to come here today and do the Palki Parikrama along with Atharva and many priests, and it was such a divine, cannot be explained. I can't explain the aura of the area, the temple, the peace here.
The blissful environment.
Yes. I mean, there are no words to be. So this architecture is different from north, south temples. This is something connected to again Portuguese. Actually, invasions in our country have made us deprived of a lot of things of our culturally and So anyway, God bless
the
our
southern Indian temples in the southern part of India. They are known as, the architecture is known as Dravidian style.
Yes.
And the northern style is known as the they have the, I don't remember the name exactly.
What is this different type of?
This is an amalgamation of the northern style
and the
Maharashtra style, Konkani style, which was inspired by slightly by the Portuguese, and even southern style, because the main entrance, it has a slight hint of gopuram kind of a structure.
Yes.
And many of the rituals, all these practices which do happen, they are an amalgamation of all cultures and tradition all over India.
So your Kul Devta is also.
Yes.
So tell us about something about your Kul Devta and.
Kula Devatam is a Sanskrit word which Kula roughly translates to the members of a Kula means a village, a area of living where people live together in harmony and all.
Yeah.
So Kula Dev, it also can mean as a family deity.
Yes.
So Kula Devatam can roughly translate to family deity. So it's the families who have Mangerisha as their Kula Devatam, they visit over here and they are known as Mahajanas. Mahajanas over here. So
it's very important for every family to worship their Kul Devta,
preserve their tradition,
preserve
respect
the tradition.
their ancestors,
Absolutely.
respect the Rishi Munis,
Yes.
respect the elders, everybody.
Excellent, Atharva. It's such a pleasure meeting you, and I'll be coming, and definitely, God willing, such places again, when He calls you, only then you can come.
Of course.
So definitely I would like to come back and meet you and be in touch with you, Atharva. And thanks a lot once again.
Yes,
Yeah,
I would
please.
like to also add that
Please.
all the temples of Goa, amongst all the temples, not even one single temple is under government control. Means government interference is absolutely away
Not there.
and absent from Goan temples. This is what, and every temple has a committee which is formed by the members of the Sampradayam who share the same Kula Devata.
Excellent.
So all the temple, all the traditions, everything, what those every functions and all are planned by the committee, and there is no outside. I will call the government as outsiders only, because they can no way interfere in our traditions and our cultures. There are many cases where the interference in the temples is real. The funds, the land, everything which the government is taking, it is getting abused and misused in other sources.
Absolutely.
And they are used against our Sanatana culture only, against us Hindus only.
And this is one of the main reasons what just Atharva told, that this temple and surrounding areas are very well developed and that
Very prosperous.
Very prosperous. Yes, exact word. Such a pleasure meeting you, Atharva. And we'll keep making videos, and we'll maybe do some podcast in future. And so God bless you all with a lot of good health, and
I will request everybody, whenever they come to Goa, to visit maximum temples, maximum devasthanams and spiritual tirthasthalams. Everybody, they will have a great time, and they will have nothing to worry about. Everything is managed well by the locals over here.
Excellent.
And I can guarantee Konkanis and Marathis are the most welcoming people in the whole. Rather, everybody is welcoming. No, we live in unity throughout the country.
Even South India.
Even South India, yes.
Yeah,
Southern India is known for their hospitality and their traditions.
Absolutely.
Which they have preserved well over everything, our invasions, our wars, everything.
I'm a North Indian, so even North Indians I would say, because otherwise North Indians would, they may feel.
I believe there are no North Indians, there are
So
no
in
South
fact,
Indians.
so in fact,
there are Indians from North and Indians from South.
Exactly. So in fact, we Bharatiya people, we are all having that welcoming and very, calm and nature.
Calm nature. We have hospitality in our
blood,
in our tradition.
in our tradition, blood.
I would like to also add that in the Vedas, it is written that there are the four supreme devatas, the four supreme gods, which are the mother, the father, the guru, and the atithi. Atithi, I will not be able to translate it into English, because most Sanskrit, the Deva Bhasha is such that it cannot be translated into any other language. The meaning can be only understood in Sanskrit. So Atithi means roughly translate to Atithi. Tithi means date. Someone or something which does not have a date or time associated with it. That is why Atithi Devo Bhavaha. It is in Sanskrit we say. And because of rather, I would also point out to a negative point about this, or rather a side effect, that because of such an attitude, we have always been taken advantage of, we have always been abused. And even if you do not agree, the Hindus are the most orphaned community in this country, if you see like that. Most orphaned, I would believe.
Okay, now let's come back to the temple. Thanks, Atharva. Thanks, I would say, Ma Parvati, Bhagwan Shiva to call me here. And we are meeting for the first time. This also God has made us meet, and He has spoken to you so well in detail about this auspicious temple. Please take care of your health, and I'll shortly connect with you again. Hari Om Sai Ram.
One more last thing I would like to add, that before means coming to any state, rather especially Goa, you need to understand the history of all the atrocities and everything which the people have suffered.
that is very
The
important.
locals have suffered centuries of atrocities, centuries of troubles, and centuries of problems everywhere. So to respect to our ancestors, to the people who saved the temples from getting razed, from getting vandalized by the Portuguese, everybody, whoever did that. So, as a respect to them, visit maximum temples. Come to your heart's extent.
Such a noble soul, Atharva. Excellent. At this age, the knowledge you have, the inner feelings for your ancestral, your parents. I just met your mother. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
And
All grace of Mangirisha.
Mangesh. Hari Om Sai Ram.
Hari Om.